Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Loomian Legacy, as you can see on the screen right now. And today I want to explain, okay, I've been getting asked quite a lot, like, why do you tell people not to use HIMBRR? And actually this person's using the HIMBRR, so it's actually going to be a good video. So, number one, HIMBRR is pretty bulky, yes, and also that's really good. There is a downside though to HIMBRR, and I'll also get into it in this video. I'm just trying to think what would be good against his team, and I think this is probably the go-to, so let's do that. So then, HIMBRR, I like HIMBRR. Its typing is alright, its stats probably one of the better, like, distribution, like, on the stats, just, like, between the starters. Like, it's got good health. It's got quick punch. That's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's got good health, got good defense. It's got pretty like fairly good range defense, and it's got like pretty good offensive stats. Although also like the two stats I say doesn't really need are pretty low, which is fine. And as you can see, mine actually just boosted to the max because HIMBRR was amazing prior this recent expansion, obviously, of Loomians in the game. I actually kind of want to go to Ikazune, but I think I want to go for Terrafly to set up Barbs. He hasn't got anything to get rid of them, so we might as well set Barbs up pretty early on. But also, like I said, that sounds great, Jamiy. Why do you say not to use HIMBRR then? Well, also, HIMBRR's like got okay moves. Like, Chili Chomp, it's not the best, but also gets the job done for where it needs to hit. Yezraf is good, but also bad. Obviously, it traps you, and also, like, Tatab, if they predict you going for a Yezraf, they can stay in, and then Tatab will beat you. There's now Chartike, which I'm pretty sure Chartike beats HIMBRR. Florant is questionable. I'm pretty sure HIMBRR will actually beat Florant, but the two plant types that are in the game right now, or actually there's Wiki Wiki and Gastroke, those are, I guess, like, situational, I guess. I'm pretty sure HIMBRR would probably beat Lowe's too low. I'm not too sure about Wiki Wiki, but for Gastroke, I'm pretty sure it would beat it. But also, like, it's got fairly good moves. It's also got an Ice Gold Trap, which is right now this is the only Loomian with it. Eventually, we will get more with it though. But obviously, as you can see, there's a lack of recovery. Now, also, the only thing that actually I have on my HIMBRR to heal it is, obviously, Health Amulet. That's the only thing that I can actually use to heal, and then just spam dodge every couple of turns, I guess, to get a little bit more health recovery. But that's not really great. I mean, every Loomian can technically do that. Also, it doesn't get something like Recover, or like how Avajos gets Perch. But also, then if you look at the other tanks, they all have a healing move. I'm pretty sure every single one of the other tanks actually has one. I mean, Wiki Wiki has one. Gastroke has a healing move. Photosynthesis. It has reliable recovery. Florant, I'm pretty sure has. I'm pretty sure Florant is the only other tank that actually doesn't have like a healing move, but it does have like its secret ability lets it drain a lot more than also it stacks with the drain up, so you can get a lot of recovery, but a little bit not as easy as like other tanks, but obviously a lot better than what HIMBRR has because it has no healing option. So once it's like low health, it's kind of like a throwaway because it's probably gonna get KO'd, and it's definitely not going to outspeed anything unless it's Quick Punch, which also doesn't really do a lot of damage. So that's mainly it. Honestly, as well, there are other tanks right now in the game that just do its job better and have a form of healing. But obviously, as well, on top of that, the fact that also this latest expansion of Loomians, we got a lot more fire types, which guess what, HIMBRR is weak to them. Yes, it can get his Rafflem, but it's going to take a lot of damage before it can hit them, because everything is probably one of the slowest Loomians in the game right now. And like I said, it's going to take a lot of health, and it just can't recover that health pretty easily. So really, the chip down. Also was added into this because of the starters was the fact that we got Ventation, and Luminami is also now really usable because of the fire types. So obviously, there's another thing, it's weak to water, which there's only two water types in the game, but I feel like they're both used a lot. At least I would say that they use a lot. They're both really good tanks, and also they can out-heal HIMBRR as well. Then you have plant types. There is now Gas Joke, there's now Wiki Wiki. They kinda, in my opinion, outshine HIMBRR. Like here they're weak to fire, but obviously HIMBRR is weak to the new fire types and the new water usage I guess you can get out of them. Also, I just got a double, I think I just got back-to-back dodge, I'll take that. And also, as well, even the plants is good against HIMBRR because of this earth typing. Obviously, like I said, water is the better option to use against HIMBRR because it can't hit them super effective, whereas fire can hit with Scare's Wrath and with plant it can hit with ice. So yeah, but for the fact that those three things in my opinion are like pretty common, like Ikazune. Actually, I'm pretty sure Ikazune can actually one-shot this thing, so that's also something to take in as well. But just for that reason, it's not really worth using HIMBRR in my opinion. There's other tanks, like if you need a melee tank, that like can, especially like that can tank Ikazune as well, because Ikazune can hit pretty hard. But like Obsidian is a good melee tank. Ventation is a good melee tank. Vesperatu can tank, I know it has Blood Drain, but honestly I'd still say that it's questionable. It's not amazing, but it can get the job done and it has some form of healing at the very least. Obviously then you have like Wiki Wiki, which I guess can like fill a melee tank, and then also you have Loomian, which can be a ranger or melee tank if you really want it to be. So it's got all the competitors for a melee tank. Well, what about the ranged defenses? Obviously, you know, HIMBRR's ranged defenses aren't exactly the best. Also, you can still use HIMBRR, but it definitely gets outclassed. So, in my opinion, I wouldn't really recommend using HIMBRR. I definitely think there are better alternatives, especially right now Obsidian. I mean, either way, also, Obsidian is very weak to light, but HIMBRR is just also gets wrecked by Luxor. I mean, it takes a huge chunk off of a Luxor. Anyway, I'm going to go into Ikazune now and just fire breath this thing to take it out. So there is that. So yeah, I feel like Obsidian being a pure ancient rather than ice and earth has a little bit of is a little bit better, just for the fact that it has a lot more resistances, which is a really good thing in my opinion. But obviously you can still use HIMBRR, but I feel like the only reason why people are using HIMBRR right now is just to try and take on Zulong, and we have something better than that, and that's Gas Joke and Wiki Wiki. They both do so much better. I mean, Wiki Wiki and Gas Joke both take basically infinite hits. They can just keep healing up. That's how tanky they are. They don't really care about Zulong's damage. Not too sure about Wiki Wiki, but I'm pretty sure it can actually still do a lot of work against it. But I wouldn't really recommend using the Yeti anymore, the HIMBRR. Like I said, there are just more tanks, there's more options. You can still use HIMBRR, but it's definitely not as good as it once was. I mean, before this, I feel like HIMBRR was one of my like go-tos. Like HIMBRR was really good. Like it was basically the only thing that we had to counter Zulong before this update, which I guess is why people are still using it. Like, oh, I already have one. Why should I go get a new tank? Which I guess, because obviously training definitely takes a long time. I mean, here's a good example. I completely forgot about the Tatab. I'm gonna lose my HIMBRR now. I'm definitely gonna lose my HIMBRR, and I can't really do much. Although I got a crit, so that's good at least. But it's gonna life drain and get basically all that health back. And he has a health amulet. Damn. So yeah, but that's my opinion on HIMBRR. I still love it. I still think it's an amazing design. I think it's a cool Loomian and a starter, but I feel like it's a little bit lackluster now because there's just more things that just go on par or just are better at being a tank that can do okay damage. So yeah, especially as well with all the other tanks just having like actual healing moves rather than just I'm gonna rely on dodge and health amulets every other turn. So yeah, but that's alright I guess. But like I said, you can still use HIMBRR. It is still an okay option if you want to like take on the Zulong, but it's probably the only thing that HIMBRR is really good at right now is just to take on Zulong, which I said already that Gas Joke just does it better honestly. But like I said, I want to use it today. I haven't used HIMBRR in a while, and we'll see what we can actually do, because like I said, it can actually take some hits. I mean, it tanked some pretty good hits from that Tatab, but it probably wasn't trained because it did not do a lot of damage to me at all, so that's fine. Here's the Zulong, also going to go for the poison. I could potentially just swap out, but I don't think that's a great idea. I think I'm just going to stay in honestly and just go for the dodge. Just go for the dodge, try and get a little bit more. No, I hit myself. I'll try and go for the a little bit more health. Okay, I'm pretty sure this will KO me. I lived on 1 health. Bruh. That is very nice. I don't know how. Okay, never mind. HIMBRR is the best Loomian in the game. Definitely should use it. So you can also tell that he hasn't really trained his Zulong because that should have actually KO'd me. But I'll take it. Okay, it's kind of a waste of a dodge on my end, but it's fine. His HIMBRR is now poisoned at the very least, but he's probably gonna go for quick punch, which is fine. Ready dodge. I'm pretty sure I can actually take that hit, but I don't really want to risk it, to be honest. He's definitely going to go for it. I can't really see him doing anything else, so I think I'm just going to go into HIMBRR, which might be able to tank a hit from Yeti's Wrath since it might not be trained. We'll see. We will see. So yeah, but like I said, I like HIMBRR. I mean, I think it's a really cool looking Loomian. I mean, it's a Yeti. I mean, not as cool as like Chinese dragons or like griffins, but it's a Yeti. How can you not like a Yeti? That's a crit. I don't know what move he did. I wasn't really paying attention. But it's a Yeti. It looks pretty cool. It's just that it just has better options, really. It has better alternatives. And also he got back-to-back crits. That's amazing. That's amazing, bro. I'm so proud that you got that. Like, damn. Although, as well, like, when we first started the game, everyone was, like, running the exact same set, like, Yeti's Wrath, Icicle Trap, which also can get rid of, which, I kind of forgot to mention it, but Icicle Trap is really good, but the only Loomian that could actually get rid of it when the game was released was Seer Knight. Fire types, when they come into the field, they melt the Icicle Traps, which I kind of forgot to mention that, hey, there's a lot more fire types now, a heck of a lot of them, and they all melt Icicle Traps just by entering the field, so yeah, there's also not really used to use Icicle Traps right now at the very least. I'm gonna quick pounce you. I'm pretty sure I should actually outspeed it. You're probably not trained, but just in case, I'll just go for a nice crits. Nice. So yeah, I mean, my opinion, I don't really think it's worth using it right now. But basically, like, the OG set was like, was this Yeti's Wrath? Was this Chili Chomp, Icicle Trap, and we're all running Quick Punch. Also, before we knew that dodge was like, it's pretty busted to be honest, but it's really good. So yes, also most of us swapped out Quick Punch for dodge, but I guess this guy hasn't. But priority, I guess, is alright. Just that it doesn't really do much, to be honest, unless like you're running like an offensive HIMBRR, I guess, which probably isn't the best thing to do in the world, but that's fine. If you want to run it, you can run it. But yeah, actually, I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to put it on and get rid of Icicle Trap now, because, like I said, there's so many fire types. Like, on most teams, you're probably going to see a fire type. To be honest, like, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Okay, well, I guess we can go for Yeti's Wrath now. I'm pretty sure I can actually take this hit. I'm pretty sure I was about this health. No, but KO'd me. No, HIMBRR! No, how could you, you monster! You monster! Okay, well, we can just go into our Zulong now and basically, like, clean up a late game. But, yeah, I mean, even Zulong, if it's, like, trained, and it's definitely, like, TP trained, and it has an, like an ancient essence, it can definitely do a lot of damage to HIMBRR as well. Like, it can do, like, a good chunk, maybe, like, 1/3 of its health. So, I mean, even HIMBRR, like, isn't super safe, especially if it's, like, fairly weakened. It can definitely... It's definitely easy to take chunks out of HIMBRR's health, even with a Zulong, I guess, which most people use it just to, like, counter, which Zulong can still beat it, and could potentially get the burn with Elemental Burst as well, which is pretty scary, because you don't want to burn HIMBRR, you really don't. I guess it's not as bad as, like, a poison, or, like, a poison HIMBRR, because HIMBRR doesn't really do that much output damage, unless it's Yeti's Wrath, obviously. Actually, I'm going to save this, because my Zulong, I mean, my Ikazune can't be Obsidian, so I'm going to save the Zulong because I can switch in here for free, basically. Guessing it's Searing Steel. Yeah, I can take that very well. Very nice, very nice. So, yeah, I still like HIMBRR, obviously. It's just that it's not really, like, a good option, really, anymore. But I still like it. Definitely still like it. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. He's going to announce Obsidian. I mean, you're still going to get hit, and I'm pretty sure Fire Breath will actually take you out next turn, so I'm going to stay, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, Fire Breath is definitely going to take it out. So we're going to do it. Okay, Obsidian, you're gonna lose. Unless he goes for dodge, then I'm kinda oofed. Okay, go for this. I'm pretty sure it takes it out. I can't remember what item I'm running. I was gonna say I'm running an essence. I'm not. I'm running the power curse because Ikazune has so much energy. It would be a waste if you didn't use the power curse. Like, yeah, it's a lot more energy that you're using per move, but Ikazune has a lot of energy to like go through. Like he's a level 50 Ikazune compared to the starters. Like, it's an extra like what 60? That's pretty good. Pretty good. And also my energy is like maxed out on this thing, whereas this UP is also maxed out. So you can definitely say there's a lot, like 60 energy is like is basically one more fire breath boosted as well with this stuff. Is it gonna go for dodge? No, pretty sure that is the GG as well. Oh no, it actually lived. Damn. Well, poison taken down. So yeah, give him the GG. Anyway, hello. I think that is his last one. I think maybe is it? Okay, yes, I usually like jump the gun because I always miscount when I'm carrying stuff. Anyway, I think that was only one battle this video, but that definitely like got through what all I wanted to say, so I'm gonna leave it off there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I still like HIMBRR. HIMBRR is one of the coolest designs. I mean, honestly, I like all of the Loomian's designs so far. I mean, especially the starters. I mean, as you can see, I have every starter. Haven't got Valkyrie yet. I do have Torprey, which I might eventually use. I don't really know, but definitely have like a Torprey, which honestly Torprey isn't really that bad as long as it gets better moves. But yeah, I mean, I like all the stars designs. I mean, they're all pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah. Anyway, I'll leave this off here. I'll see you guys next time.